You ain't shit, man, your story's a joke. You should package it with a lot of smoke and 6 feet of rope. Stay awake, little misfit. Her lips wet a very particular mischief. Sis wiggling index if your limbs let. Settle for a warm burgundy bubble out of her beak instead. Hey, tequila to free the worm. Had his liver scuba suit up on a Sabbath. His personal pale rabbit. At the hole's end, her delicate mitten tipped. For sticking pissy liquor in him every day at 6. Silly predictability is a bitch. Fully patterned, had her awkwardly christening the small talk chalkboard. She said, less of a fixer-upper than my last bar. Funny, you're less of a fixer-upper than my last whore. Crass is similar to the milky wit of today's youth. Both chuckle out. Next couple on a house, next couple on a couch. Swapping social coma rants, phobias and soldier doubts. Jokes and corporate mogul bands, motor mounts. The key to open is closure. Pussy plus yay, she hid in a broken toaster. And later wake neighbors over chemical flavor. The fuck sickly, tooth nail beauty through the skin.
An object at rest tends to remain at rest, and an object in motion tends to remain in motion with the same speed.
Slow down.
With the same speed.
Slow down.
With the same speed.
Slow down.
And in the same direction.
Now the dizziness is similar to whimsy with a pretty twist. If pretty is a bidding war for meteors of Iffy sniffing cigarettes and pills on a speaker silhouette about a muted television and the rickety Venetians. Between tweaks he sweeps at Home Depot and reads mostly biblical but not cause he believed, but found a lexicon of Jesus, heavy literature fly. Feverishly sponged up the information high. Faded to the cradle of his same deck train wreck. She pet him with a mechanical tape deck playback. Plus the depressing sum of the two combined paychecks. Sung less when little Debbie Deca put her legs back. Drunk, put her on the business end of his favorite couplet from Corinthians. Sunk into the comforts of a kid again, enough to share the stuff that truly interests them. This is where the vision of a shiny happy Christmas end. Tipsy little princess wasn't listening, just yesing him. The more she fed him, yes, the more he fed her fresh barbiturates, assuming it was them against the world into oblivion. But he was just a stupid simian and let her live with it.
An object at rest tends to remain at rest, and an object in motion tends to remain in motion with the same speed.
Slow down.
With the same speed.
Slow down.
With the same speed.
Slow down.
And in the same direction.
Pirouetting madly on a mirror full of baggies in a valley of the irritable Aggie. Any sincerity, miracles, a memory buried in a backseat by the hazardous materials was seriously gasping. Here he is in action, trying to patch up the attraction. Figured he would win her back if he acted a common passion. Penned a couple chapters about a sassy pair of magnets with a cottage on a hill and a picket fence and a marriage. Never having gathered a rabid enthusiasm over language was fashioned around the aspirin in his cabinets. Asked her to read it, expecting flattery after the fact. This is an exact imitation of how she reacts. You ain't shit, man, your story's a joke. You should package it with a lot of smoke and 6 feet of rope. Man, she knows 5 chores, more coke and all 4. Said, leave me on the floor and leave the dope by the door. Bounce, store shook up, she cook up aluminum, consuming every skull and crossbones in the room. And under 2 minutes he fuming with a flip lid. Storm into the crib and found her body on the tiles like no she didn't, yes she did. Stay awake, little misfit. Her lips wet a very particular mischief. Sis wiggling index if your limbs let. Settle for a warm burgundy bubble out of her beak instead.
An object at rest tends to remain at rest, and an object in motion tends to remain in motion with the same speed.
Slow down.
With the same speed.
Slow down.
With the same speed.
Slow down.
And in the same direction.
Damn.